I am Sissy Moore, and I find this very important because I feel like these are the key components that will open up the door for you to attract that abundance that you want in your life. These are just some of the key pointers and the things that keep us back from receiving that. We can start attracting that life that we want. This episode is about fear. It's not going to take no time at all. I'm just going to go over 4 bulletins in the fear section that we can work on to help us to be in a better place or to help us heal in these areas. We're going to talk about hesitation, emotional distress, imagination, mental paralysis, and I'm going to give you a couple signs that can let you know if you're veering in this direction or not. Hesitation is the action of pausing. It can keep you from making or taking a step forward. You're going to be hesitant. You're going to be afraid to move forward. You're not going to want to move forward, or you're going to be stuck feeling like you can't move forward. It causes confusion in decision making, which leads up to emotional distress. Emotional distress is discomfort, intentional inflictions of emotions, which is really mental suffering and emotional response to an experience that arises from a memory or a thought. Emotional distress is discomfort, intentional infliction of emotions, which is really mental suffering and emotional response to an experience or a memory or from a thought. Imagination. The number one source of triggering emotions is your thoughts or a thought, especially when the circumstance hasn't even arose yet. For overthinkers, it may seem like one thought turns into 100 thoughts, literally. You'll be low or no energy, eating or sleeping too much or too little, isolation, having unexplained aches and pains, feeling hopeless and helpless, addiction, self-abuse, self-harm, or causing harm to someone else. Mental paralysis is that stuck feeling where you don't want to do anything, you completely shut down, you don't want any parts of anyone or anything. You're kind of like balled up in the bed and very, very engulfed in your emotional distress or your emotional confliction. Procrastination comes up a lot in this area. You kind of want to refrain from overthinking, and it's okay to process and think things through, but you want to pay close attention to the emotions that's arising behind those thoughts. It can keep you from taking a step forward. We just have to figure out when to use the proper emotion for the proper situation. I think that when in the beginning, we're such in a chaotic and discombobulated state that we're all over the place. But these type of videos will help you and others to come together and work through these things. And if you need to come back to the video to practice it in your next situation, I would highly recommend that so that you can get past the occurring circumstance or problem. It's all about how you look at life. It's all about your perspective and how you see things. You can see a ragged cricket road and you feel like every time you turn around, you know, you're not in a straight line or you're not aligned. But once you get aligned with yourself, you can then begin to attract all the things that you want when you're in a calm state. Remaining calm helps you to attract the things that you may need and want today or in the future. Fear should not be your number one go-to emotion. When you do not know the answer to your problem, that is the best time to go into a calm state or meditational state. Do not let nothing move you off your pivot. Don't let people, distractions, anything. Some distractions are not even bad. And I don't even want to use the word distractions. Don't let anything throw you off from you getting to where you want to go, where you want to be, and what you want to have. By now, we know that these are tests because everything that we ever needed to work out for us has worked and is working and will work forever. Thank you so much for stopping by the Me Workshop where we are mentally and emotionally healing. And yeah, we're going to get the life that we deserve. Period.